We're back live at Coburn Ice Arena for Game 9 of the 2022 Syd Tange tournament for under-18 national championships in Australia. The first tilt this afternoon between ACT and WA. A couple of announcements. During the second and third intermission, we'll have an interview with IHA Acting President and Director Ryan O'Hanley. And just a reminder, mention it again, our WA girls under-18s team, or our Australian girls under-18s team, won the bronze medal at the World Championships in Turkey on Tuesday night, beating the Netherlands 2-1 in a very exciting contest. So our congratulations to our Australian girls. So games to date, Victoria beat New South Wales in a shootout on the first game of the tournament, 7-6. WA over Queensland, 7-0 in the second game. In the third game, South Australia beat ACT 4-2. In the fourth game, New South Wales beat Queensland 6-5. In the last game of Wednesday's session, Victoria beat SA 6-1. This morning, WA beat SA 8-3. New South Wales beat ACT 14-0. And Victoria beat Queensland in an exciting game 3-2. ACT lineup, head coach for ACT, Don McDonald. Team manager, Sarah Moore. In goals, Connor Dowell, number 30. Number 9, Darcy Harrington. Number 10, Patrick Fitzy. Number 13, Joshua Moore. Number 14, Henry York. Number 15, Flynn Toomey. Number 16, Oscar Noon. Number 18, James Beer. Number 20, Mitchell Duncan. Number 21, Oscar Villegas. Number 22, Gregory Kristikoff. Number 24, Joshua Mezengard. Number 25, Calvin Pickering. Number 26, Andrew Cook. Number 28, Cameron Sargent. And as I say, the goaltender, number 30, Connor Dowell. For WA, head coach Graham Hyde, assistant coach Chris Moffat, and Tom Boschman. Team manager is Bron Lukoviak, and team physio is Maddie Roscoe. In goal for WA is Xander Grayling, number 30. Skaters, number 3, Cameron Bell. Number 5, Brian Min. Number 8, Owen McAleese. Number 12, Lachlan Suture. Number 15, Liam Gaston. Number 16, Riley Langell. Number 17, Griffin Chapman. Number 18, Samuel Lamb. Number 21, Kristen Svensson. Number 23, Braden Mabey. Number 24, Braden Hogan. Number 27, Ben Shearer. Number 32, Tyler Kolev. Number 34, Riley West. Number 42, Levon Detroit. Number 61, Cale Telfer. Number 77, Bryce Chapman. Number 88, Cody Reeder. And number 98, Captain Finley Gordon. Also for WA, number 70, Marcus Henderson, who unfortunately missed the tournament due to the dreaded C. So we wish Marcus well, and hopefully he's watching the game from home and enjoying the action. Just getting ready for the start. As the players go through their warm-ups, we'll leave you with the sound of the pucks on the boards and the posts.
It's on the YouTube channel. Yeah, sweet voice. The voice is too nice. It's good. It's really good. He's better than the AI guy. Maybe not Steve. He's good. He's good. They're gone. You know, he's a good Ottawa kid. He's a good guy. Because he used to do their radio streams as well. And he made the radio sound. He made the radio sound exciting. Which is hard to think of. Yeah. So, if you drink some watch again tonight, send me some messages.
Sounds good. We're set for puck drop. Referees and linesmen doing the final checks. WA getting ready to go. ACT hopes to give them a challenge today. I think ACT won the cheer award. And off we go. Cameron Bell facing off against number 14 for ACT. It's the captain, Henry York. ACT wins the draw, but Lachlan Suture picks it up. Into the zone he goes, gets it to the front of the net. Telfer keeps it in the zone. Out to the front of the net. Back to the point. Hogan fires it. Good save by Dowell as he deflects it. No, that's Cameron Sargent, in goal for ACT, starting this game, number 28. Face-off win by ACT. They get it down the ice. Back for it is Cale Telfer. Just picks it up, and he drew a penalty on the play as big number 24 took him down. And WA will go to the power play. As 24 just got a stick in behind the legs of Cale Telfer. Face off to Sargent's right. Back to the point to Gordon. Gordon over to Hogan. Fires it. Gets it to the front of the net. Langell tries to put it off the back of the goaltender. Behind the net. Setting up. Back to Hogan. Hogan back to Langell. Langell takes the shot. Wide and over the net. Over the glass. Into the netting. As it gets deflected. Face-off will be to the left of Sargent. Face-off win. Again, back to Hogan. Into Sargent's legs. And he squeezes the pads together for the stop. Another face-off win for Langell. Gets control of it. Over the blue, walks the blue line into Gordon. Gordon behind the net. Tries to get it to maybe. Intercepted and fired down the ice. Hogan picks it up behind his goal. Up to Langell. Takes it off the skate. Gets it over to Gordon. Gordon breaks in over the blue line. Oh, and just gets a shoulder to the chest. Puck gets fired off the glass, and after it in pursuit is number 20, Mitchell Duncan. WA comes back with it. That's Hogan up to maybe over the blue line. Back to Suture. Takes the shot, and he scores. Lachlan Suture with the power play goal. Put WA up 1-0. 13-15 of the first period. So Suture gets that from number 12, Goal credited to number 23, Braden Mabey, assisted by number 12, Suture, and number 17, Griffin Chapman. Puck in the WA zone. Min takes it behind the net. Swings around. ACT, number 15 behind the net. That's Toomey. Tries to get it to the front. Can't. WA gets control of it. Rings it around the boards. Kolev just misses it. Pass out to the front of the net. Reeder intercepts. And McAleese gets it to the blue line, but not out. ACT putting a little bit of pressure on. That's 44 on it. Well, I don't have a 44. 34, 14. Henry York, the captain, tries to get control of it, loses it to Min at the blue line. Min fires it in on net. Fumbled. McAleese picks up the rebound. Unfortunate for Sargent. It just went off the glove and dropped down beside him. And Owen McAleese picked up the loose puck and put it into the empty net for the second goal of the game. Again, the goal credited to 42, Levon Detroit. I believe it was number 8 that got it, though. We'll have to check on that with the refs. Back to the point. Oh, and Chapman, top shelf off the bar and in. Nice goal by Chapman. So, number 77 for WA, that's Bryce Chapman, assisted by Cameron Bell, number 3. And the second assist on that going to number 15, Liam Gaston. WA up 3-0. 11:47 in the period. Out they come. Gaston over the blue line. Goes wide. Puts it on net. Goaltender makes the stop. Bounces up in the air. Gaston puts a shoulder into him. Knocks it off the ACT player's stick into the zone. Telfer gets it. A little back pass. Back to Suture. Suture gets it forward. Deflected as it goes down the ice. Chapman, a hard hit from behind, and Chapman's going to go to the box for that one. That was a bit reckless. That was on Moore. Griffin Chapman will go to the box for 2 minutes for checking from behind. So, checking from behind. So, Chapman's being sent out of the game for checking from behind. And a 5-minute major on Chapman. So 5-minute major for hitting from behind. 11:07 to go. So 5 minutes, guys. 5. Face off to Grayling's left as WA has to kill 5 full minutes. Yeah, it's 5. 5, yeah. Maybe in pursuit, out over the blue line. Puts himself offside. But that'll kill a few minutes of the penalty. Landro wins the draw, but 26 for ACT picks up the loose puck. Cook in over the blue line. It back to the point. Gordon on the puck, comes to the front of the net, and Grayling smothers it. A full change for WA as Gaston and Bell come on. ACT makes changes as York comes on. Face-off, WA wins it, gets control, but can't get out of the zone. And 22 for ACT. Kristyakov puts it into the WA bench. Face-off inside the zone. .10:34 to go. 4:27 to go on this 5-minute penalty. Grayling makes the stop. What? Bell intercepts it. Down the wing he goes. Cuts to the front of the net. Gets it high. And puts it over the shoulder of Sargent. The shorthanded goal. 4-0 for WA over ACT. Great effort by Bell. As he blocks the pass into the zone, carries it down the full length of the ice, cuts across to the front of the net, and puts it high over Sargent's shoulder. ACT wins control of the puck on the faceoff. Back into the zone. Picked off by Suture. Suture controlling the puck. Battling with the ACT players. Gets it back. Takes it into the corner. Just dumps it behind the net. ACT going to pick it up. Dumps it back behind the net. And ACT fires it down the ice right on Grayling. Grayling sets it up for Reeder. Reeder behind the net, fires it down the ice. Number 17 for ACT picks it up. That's Fitz, I think. Tiz gets it out onto the blue line. Out over the blue line to York. York into 24. That's Joshua Mazengard. He gets it deep, and WA gets control of it back down the ice. 3 minutes to go in this 5-minute major penalty to WA. WA outscoring ACT 4-0. Lamb tries one of Dad's patented hip checks and just misses, but stops up the ACT attacker enough to lose control of the puck. ACT back in their own zone, setting it up, breaking up the left wing. Into the zone, drops it off. ACT on the attack. Xander Grayling makes the stop with the blocker, directs it into the corner, and WA picks up the loose puck. And Langell down the ice, coming down with maybe, takes the long shot, hard on the ice. Gets it back to the point to Chapman. Chapman into Langell. Gets it over to Maybe. Maybe puts it on net, but the Sargent makes the save. Back to Maybe. Fans on the shot, and Sargent freezes it for a stoppage in play. Good penalty kill effort by WA. This Telfer comes on for Maybe. Langell wins the puck back to the point. Telfer misses it. Takes it behind the goal, reverses and fires it up the boards. Langell gets it up to Gordon. Gordon goes in over the line. 1-on-2, tries to drag it through and misses it. Langell picks up the loose puck. Toe drag, takes the shot off the pad of Sargent, makes a good save. Langell Braden Hogan at the blue line keeps the puck in. As Telfer pinches in, Langell drops back to cover. Back comes ACT, that's number 9 for ACT, Harrington. Gets it across to the front of the net. Langell picks it up. Down the ice he goes. He gets it to Gordon. Gordon over the blue line, back to Langell. Oh, nice poke check by the goaltender, Sargent, to knock the puck off of Langell's stick. Langell takes the shot. Gordon tries to deflect it and does just wide off of the pad of Sargent. Good save. Telfer pinches in, gets it into Langell off the skate, and ACT regroups, gets it out on the boards. Gordon intercepts it, just can't get it in deep. And WA puts themselves offside. 6:45 left in the period. 38 seconds left in the 5-minute major to Griffin Chapman for checking from behind. 11-4 shots on goal in favor of WA. Face-off win. Bell takes it into the zone. Around the defender, goes wide, fires it at the net from a sharp angle. Bell gets his stick on that one in front, gets it back to the point. Reeder walks the line, gets it in, deflected into the corner. Gaston against the boards, takes it away from the ACT player. Bell in behind the net, reverses, tries to get it back in front. Battling hard with 13, that's 18. Oh, just deflected wide as Reeder got it on net. Another shot. 5-on-5, all even. Hogan gets it to the net, and Sargent holds on to the puck for a stoppage. So a good penalty kill by WA as they killed 5 minutes and scored a shorthanded goal. Had much of the play in the zone. Gordon and Langell combining, and Cameron Bell with Lockie Suture. And the great defensive work of Cale Telfer pinching in on the blue line. Puck gets blocked out of the zone. Lamb goes back for it. Chapman gets it off the boards. Up to Min. Min takes it deep into the zone. Gets it almost to the front of the net. Gets deflected by the skate. Back to Chapman. Takes a shot. Number 4 reverses it. Picked off by Gaston. Or West, that is. West gets it back to the blue line. Chapman winds up. Big slap shot. Misses the net. Lamb falls down on the play. ACT coming in 2-on-1. Misses the net on the shot. That's number 24. And out it comes over the blue line. Henry York recovers it, fires it down the ice, and that's going to go for icing. .451 left in the period. Langell wins the draw. Gets it back to the point for a shot. Back to Hogan. Hogan takes a hard shot. Wide. Svensson keeps the puck in. Maybe picks up the loose one. Gets it over to Hogan. Hogan into Gordon. Gordon gets poke checked. And Hogan, big hit over to Langell. Langell, wide open cage. Beautiful setup by Gordon. Big hit by Braden Hogan. Laying the chest in, or shoulder into the chest. And he won't get an assist on that goal, but with that big hit, he set it up. So 16 Langell from 98 Gordon. 4:24 to go in the first period. 5-0 for WA. Gordon back in. He wants more. Draws the penalty and fires it over the shoulder of Sargent as he was going down. And Sargent, the ACT, is doing a goalie change. In comes number 30, Dowell, to replace Sargent. Those goals, Sargent really didn't have any chance on. They were really tough shots. No disadvantage to him. But in comes Dowell. WA off the faceoff. Win the draw. Suture in pursuit as ACT comes back. Number 13 on the attack. Reeder takes it off him and fires it behind the goal. It's mad scramble in front. ACT has control of it. And a weak backhand. Grayling decides he's seen enough and freezes the puck for a face-off to his right. $6-0 the score, 3:47 to go in the first. 14-6 shots on goal for WA. ACT has had some opportunities and put some pressure on. Chapman gets it forward, and that little move by Bell just puts Lockie Suture offside. Bell just didn't quite have control of that pass from Chapman. Bell wins the draw. Suture over the line, goes in, makes the move, takes the shot, and Dowell makes the save. Suture just leaves it for the defender, Chapman. Chapman pokes it into the corner. Back to the point. Telfer, big shot. Right on net with a screen. Can't quite keep it in at the blue line. Dumps it up. Here comes Gaston over the blue line. Takes it in deep into the corner. Reverses back to Suture. Suture tries to get control of it. Gets it knocked off his stick. Back into Gaston. Gaston to the front of the net. Can't quite get to it. Bryce Chapman at the point. Tries to carry it in. Can't beat the ACT defender. Drops it off for Suture. Suture across to Gaston. Gaston tries to get it back to the front of the net. Can't. Good pursuit of the puck. Wins it back to the front. Suture can't get control of it. Back to the point to Telfer. Deflected. Bounces in on the goal. Dowell makes the stop. Gets it to the sideboards. Hit by Suture. He just dumps it across the blue line. Chapman holds on to it. Duncan in pursuit. Loses control of it. Chips it ahead. Detroit gets control of it. Over the blue line. Takes it behind the goal. Good stick by 15. A little battle in front with McAleese and the defenseman. ACT gets it out. Lamb, D to D, back into the zone. Detroit gets it to the front of the net, right on the stick of McAleese. No, that was Brian Min that got it on net, and then Owen McAleese. Big hit along the boards, and out comes ACT. Puck goes to Svensson. Svensson gets it up. Quick. Back comes WA 3-on-1. Back to Min. Min takes the shot. Misses the net. Lamb fails to keep it in. Just dumps it in. WA clears the zone on the delayed offside. ACT trying to get control of it to get it out of the zone. Min makes the hit. Back to the point to Lamb. Lamb takes a shot. Oh, just high and wide. Back comes York. Over the blue line, 3-on-2. Takes the shot. Grayling gets the glove on it and knocks it down for a stoppage in play. 31 seconds to go in the period. 6-0 for WA. 20-7 in shots. WA wins the draw. Langell to maybe to Gordon. Gordon to the front of the net. Maybe just failed to connect with it. Back comes ECT. Langell steals the puck. Gets over the boards. Good stick check by ACT defender. 10 seconds to go. Maybe gets it over the blue line. Beats a check. Pokes it ahead. Misses it. In comes 16, and that's it for the period. Moore not happy. Coming off the bench for ACT. So scoring statistics for the first period. ACT number 24 penalty for tripping at 14:29. Goals by WA. 23 Braden Mabey from number 12 Lachlan Suture and 16 Riley Langell to open the scoring. Number 42 Levon Detroit from number 5 Brian Min at 12:11. 77 Bryce Chapman from number 3 Cameron Bell and 15 Liam Gaston at 11:59. 10:20 shorthanded goal by Cameron Bell. 4:24 to go. 16 Langell scores from 98 Finley Gordon, and at 4:17 Gordon from Langell and Braden maybe. One penalty to number 17 Griffin Chapman for checking from behind. He earned a 5-minute major and a game misconduct on that one. And the score at the end of the first period, 6-0 for WA. (20-7) the shots on goal. Teams are set for the second period. Grayling over to number 30. Dowell gives him a tap on the pads as they change ends. Nice sportsmanlike gesture by Grayling. I've noticed that's not the first time he's done that, which is nice to see. Teams are ready for the face-off. Langell against York. Langell wins the draw, gets it forward. Gordon in on attack. Picks it up, carries it into the corner. Gets it back to Langell. Picked off. Langell just loses control of it. Gets it over to Gordon. Gordon takes the shot, and a great save by Dowell. Langell wins the puck back to Reeder. Takes control of it, gets it over to Gordon behind the net. Gordon tries to get it over to Langell, just rims it around the boards to Reeder. Reeder into Langell. Langell tries to dangle, loses control of it. Puck on the boards. Reeder loses control of it. Puck gets passed in front. Langell just loses control of it. Braden maybe picks it up. And into the corner, maybe circles around into the slot, gets it over across with Gordon. Gordon just loses control of it. Kolev keeps it in. Dumps it in on the delay outside. They clear the zone, and ACT dumps it down the ice, and it'll go for icing. So WA will make a change. ACT can't make the change. Face off to Dowell's left. Cameron Bell into the circle against Henry York. Wins the draw, back to Hogan. Hogan, snapshot to the front of the net, double deflection, doesn't make it through. ACT gets it out over the blue line. Bell makes a good play, intercepts it. ACT up over the blue line. Big hit again on, I think that was number 17, Fitzy, by Hogan. WA gets control of it. Suture over the line, takes the shot, deflected off into the corner. Bell after it. Suture takes it out in front, gets it back to Hogan. Hogan takes the shot. ACT gets it out to the blue line, but not out. That's Suture to 34 West and across. And the shot on net gets deflected off the shoulder of Dowell. And the goal comes off its moorings. The goalie knocked it off, so no change allowed. Face off to Dowell's right, and ACT win the draw and fire it down the ice. That's going to come for icing again. No, they call it off. McAleese can't get it forward to Min. Min tries to get it back to the defense. That's Svensson. Svensson battles against the ACT player for possession. He gets control of it. McAleese takes it to the front, up the wing, tries to get it over the zone. ACT defenseman fires it back in. Chapman up the boards. Detroit tries to get it off of the ACT winger, and he does. Over the blue line he goes. Swings into the left-hand side. Chapman keeps the puck in. Takes a hit to make the play. They get it to the front of the net. McAleese banging away at it. No damage done. Face off to Dowell's right again. WA wins the draw. Langell back to Maybe gets control of it. Gets it to Gordon behind the goal. Gordon spins off a check. Chips it across. Intercepted by the ACT winger. Out they come. Shot on net from wide outside. And Grayling has no problems with that one. Change on defense. Reeder and Kolev come in. Out comes Svensson and Chapman. Langell wins the draw over to Reeder. Reeder chips it off the glass. Gordon intercepts. Was in all alone. Gets it over to Braden Maybe, and Maybe buries it into the empty cage on that nifty little pass from Gordon. So 23 Maybe from 98 Gordon at 11:20. Reeder lobbying for the second assist on that. Not given. Kolev gets it up to Suture. Or Langell. Langell gets it to maybe to Gordon. Gordon behind the net. Gets it out to Langell. Langell one-timer goes wide. Bit of a muffin. Maybe. After it in the corner. Gets it behind to Gordon. Gordon back to the point to Reeder. Reeder, wrist shot. And Dowell snags it for the save. Puck back to the blue line. Lamb, little snapshot just to get it into the net. Goes wide. ACT, Fitzy gets control of it. Bell gets it. Suture brings it back, goes in on goal, takes the shot. 5-hole, forces it through. As Dowell just couldn't squeeze the pads together. Face off in the neutral zone. ACT wins it. Gets it in on the boards. WA takes control of it as Hogan fires it down the ice. Bell beats out the icing, gets it to the front of the net, but York is there. Passes it back behind the net. Gets it out to the blue line. ACT, 4 guys up on the rush. That's 15, takes the shot, deflection. And Lamb just got his stick on it to deflect it out. And here comes Hogan down the ice. On a rush, 3-on-2. Backhand gets it across in front. And back down the ice. Lamb was back to pick it up. Ooh, just misses it as the ACT forward. York got a stick on it. And ACT will trip the WA forward, breaking out of the zone. And WA will go to the power play. WA on the power play. Late change by ACT. Face off to the right of Dowell. Won by SA or WA. Knocked off the stick of Detroit. Oh, ACD fires it in off the referee. Apologies from the ACT player. Detroit gets it out to Min. Min takes it over the blue line. And the ACT player intercepts and just gets it out as Reeder picks it up. Carries it over the red line, into the zone, gets stick checked. Detroit circles back and resets. Over to Reeder. Reeder dumps it into the zone. Detroit in pursuit behind the net. Back to the blue line. That's Min. Fires it in front of the net. Back in front it comes. Reeder winds up, slap shot. Gets deflected just wide. Back to the point. Big slap shot by Kolev. Again, wide, deflected wide. McLeese brings it back to the front of the net. Kolev winds up, slap shot right to the front of the net. And Dowell smothers the puck. Frantic action here as WA out shooting ACT 28-8 on the power play. ACT wins the draw, rims it around. Telfer over there to stop it. Back D to D to 77 Chapman. Chapman gets it into Langell. Langell puts it to the front of the net. Gets deflected away. That's Gordon behind the net. Gets it to Maybe. Maybe. Back to Gordon. Back to Maybe. Back to Gordon again. Langell picks it up on the half boards. In he comes. Ooh, big knee. Yeah, I know. Langell takes the brunt of that knee on knee. And 13, that's more to the box for tripping, for kneeing.
I got the same thing going on.
17 seconds. 17 seconds left on the first penalty for a brief 5-on-3 advantage. We're live here, bud. We're live. Thank you. ACT gets it down the ice. Chapman picks it up. Carries it up himself. Wide on York. Chapman gets it in front to Langell. Langell swings back. Gets control of it. On the half boards. Looking for options. Gets it into Chapman. Chapman back to Langell. Langell takes the shot. Good save by Dowell. Gordon draws another penalty. Back to the blue line to Langell. Langell takes the shot. And Dowell smothers it. And 22, Kristlikov will get 2 for an illegal check to the head. So ACT, 2 men down for the next minute and 15 seconds or less. Bell wins the draw. Back to Hogan. Hogan tries another shot. ACT gets it down the ice. As Hogan tried to force that slap shot. Bell picks it up, gets it over the line, dumps it into the corner. And ACT gets control of it. That's York. Fires it down the ice. Hogan carries it out. Over the blue line. And Suture offside as he and York run into each other. And that put Suture offside. A little discussion with the referee as York comes off. 30 seconds in the 5-on-3. ACT gets it back down the ice. Grayling sets it up for Kolev. Kolev over to Grayling, or over to Reeder. Reeder back to Kolev. Gets it forward. Here comes Reeder in over the blue line. And Gaston just missed getting his stick on that one. 5 seconds to go in the first penalty to Moore. He's out of the box. Puck in the zone. And Bell gets it out. Suture picks it up. Goes in on the right-hand side. Gets it hard to the front of the net. Good save by Dowell. Back to the blue line. Reeder takes the shot low. 16 seconds in the power play. Back to Reeder. Reeder over to Kolev. Kolev gets the shot deflected. high over the glass into the netting for a stoppage in play. Seven seconds in the penalty.
Yeah.
5:03 left in the period.
We've only scored 2. Henry scored 1 and I scored.
Back to Chapman on the blue line. Winds up, takes the shot. Lamb picks it up. Gets it to the front of the net. Nice shot. Wide. Over to Min. Min gets it to the front of the net. ACT picks up the loose puck. And up comes number 26 for ACT. That's Cook. Gets it over the blue line and back to the front of the net. Min picks it up. Down the ice he goes. Makes the move to the outside. Min, front of the net, fires it hard off the base of the post, and it bounces out into the slot, and ACT comes back down the ice. Cook over to 14 York. York battling for the puck and gets control of it. Pinched out by Riley West, and WA gets it out over the blue line. Brian Min in pursuit of it. Fitzy stops him. Min puts it on net, just wide as West got a stick on that one. WA back to the point to Lamb. Lamb winds up for a shot, gets it behind the net. West tries to get it back to the point and just misses it. Chapman keeps it in, rings it around the boards behind the net. That's Detroit. Tries to get it to the front. And West just misses it. Detroit, Chapman stops him at the blue line. Goes off into the corner. ACT player after it. Here comes Lamb with it. He gets it forward. Still has it. In over the blue line. Drops it back. Takes a shot. Langell. Nice setup by Lamb and a nice rush. Back to Gordon. Gordon picks it up. Over to Lamb. Fires it on net. Gets deflected. And it looks like Gordon might have got a stick on that one. And Sam Lamb with the wrist shot from the point puts WA up 9-0. And WA choosing to do away with the flybys of the bench celebration at this stage because of the score. Another nice show of sportsmanship. D to D up to Hogan. Hogan to Gordon. Gordon to Langell. Over to Maybe. Just puts it wide. Langell picks it up. Battles for the puck. Gets past Duncan. Dunk over to Maybe. Maybe fires it to the front of the net. And Dowell freezes it for a stoppage. WA win the face-off. It comes back to Langell. Langell back to Gordon. Gordon into Langell. Takes it. Oh, one-handed goal. Oh, no, it wasn't. It didn't make it across the goal line. Had a great save by Dowell as he got the stick down. Face off to Dowell's left. A nice give and go with Gordon at the blue line to Langell. Passed it across to Reeder. Reeder dumps it in deep. Gets it to Suture. Suture tries to get it across to Reeder. The blue line. ACT intercepts it. And York dumps it in deep. McAlee's in pursuit for WA. Gets it behind the net. McAlee's picks it up. Here comes 14 York. McAleese gets taken down. Hard shot on net. That's Reeder. Comes down the slot. Suture. That's 24 for ACT. Just misses getting it across the net. I know. And 14, the captain, York, is going to get 2 for kneeing. Minimal contact on the knee, but it was called, and the knee was there. So 2 minutes or less for number 14, Henry York. ACT gets control of it. York for kneeing. WA tries to get it forward, gets it down the ice, and doesn't touch anybody, and that'll go back for icing. Face off to Grayling's right. ACT lose the draw. Detroit in pursuit of number 18. That's Beer. Gets it in deep. 1:27 to go on the power play. Lamb brings it around the boards. It's deflected into the zone. Lamb picks it up. Spins back. Over to Svensson. Svensson. Cross ice to West. West just misses it. Lamb back into West. West over the blue line. Takes it into the corner. Cuts back to the front. Just loses control of it. Back to Lamb on the point. Winds up for a slap shot. Gets blocked. And out comes Fitzy and dumps it down the ice. 46 seconds to go in the penalty. 9 seconds in the period. ACT out of the corner. And that'll do it for the end of the period.
Oh, no, right. That's what you meant. Sorry.
And that'll do it for the end of the second period. 9-0 for WA. And we'll go for about a 15-minute break as the teams go to the change rooms. Just kind of waiting to see if Ryan O'Hanley makes his way down here. Here we go. Hi there, this is Chris Langell. I'm here with Ryan O'Hanley, who's director and acting president of Ice Hockey Australia, also tournaments director, doing a handover with the new tournaments director here in Perth. And Ryan has kindly agreed to join us for a bit of a Q&A. Ryan, how excited are you to get hockey back going again in Australia?
This has been fantastic. This tournament's been excellent. Quality of play has been really, really good. It's just great to see the kids out here playing again. We've got national teams away. Big shout out to our 18U women who won a bronze medal, beat some tough teams in that tournament. I mean, it's been fantastic. I mean, it's gone. We've put stuff on the ice so quickly as well. The board's done a fantastic job. Our volunteer base has done a fantastic job, and it's just exciting to be watching hockey again.
Certainly is, and there's lots of hockey, it seems, to be watched with the Worlds and the World Under 20 men coming up. I understand there's some exciting arrangements with New Zealand as well to get some stuff going.
Yeah, we're looking at bringing the New Zealand men's team over to play our men's national team on November 4th, 5th, and 6th in Melbourne. We're talking about doing some stuff with the 18U men's as well, and hopefully we'll be doing some stuff with the women and some of the other age groups as well. But certainly the men's comp at 4th, 5th, 6th November. Really, really excited to have the New Zealand team coming over and play our men's team.
Any chance we might ever see the men's or women's team play here in Perth?
Well, yes. Look, I think that's something we'd like to consider. Obviously, we just want to get stuff up and running, and where we've had those established international events previously, but. Certainly, we can certainly consider it. I mean, this is a fantastic facility to have an event. WA does a great job organizing it, so certainly something we'll consider.
And what's in the cards for the coming year in terms of Nash camps and things like that, reorganizing things?
Yeah, so we're looking at booking our national camps. We've got some ice time and accommodation booked for the 16U camp. We're still working on the Pee Wee camp because that's a much bigger camp. So we're still working some of the logistics, but the hope is to have all those national events up and running as we did pre-COVID by the end of the year. So we're really excited, and we're going to work hard about that.
We got a guy serving a penalty here in the second period, so we got to get him into the box. Any other comments that you want to make for ice hockey in Australia?
Well, look, just want to thank all the volunteers around the country. The sport doesn't operate without the volunteers, and as well as the coaches, the officials, the players. Glad to have everybody back, and we're really, really excited to be playing hockey again. And thanks to all our members out there.
Great stuff. Thanks for coming over, Ryan, and letting us know what's happening. Really good to see you again. We'll see you again soon.
My pleasure. Yeah. Sorry,
We're back for the start of the third period. ACT on the power or penalty kill. WA gets control of it to maybe gets it over to Langell. Langell just puts it off the outside of the net. Back to the point to Chapman. Chapman D to Hogan. Hogan takes the shot low. Rebound comes out, bounces over the net. Maybe back over to Hogan. Just misses on the one-timer. Hogan with the shot, and Dowell makes the save for a face-off to his left. A good interview with Ryan O'Hanley to update us on the IHA situation. And we'll probably have Ryan back later on in the tournament to do a bit of a wrap-up on the tournament. WA gets control of it. And Dowell freezes it again for another face-off. Out of the bench comes York, and he can score. And WA wins the draw. Langell picks the pocket, wins control of it, battling along the boards. 1-on-3, gets it back to Chapman. Chapman just misfires on it to get it over to Hogan, but Hogan gets control of it, dumps it into the corner. Finley Gordon on the attack, back to the blue line. ACT just gets control of it and fires it down the ice. Hogan looking over his shoulder, slows up, so no icing on the play. Maybe just misses it at the blue line. As York, or 16, that's Noon, gets it back. Gordon over to Langell, to maybe in front, and maybe just has his stick knocked out of his hands, or the puck knocked off his stick. ACT comes in. WA, Braden maybe, back he comes. He's got Langell with him. Just takes the shot. Nice save by Dow as he flashes the leather to stop maybe. A great save. 37-9, the shot's on goal. Late change as one of the ACT players didn't come onto the ice for the faceoff. Svensson gets control of it off the boards, and that's Gaston. Gets it out over the blue line to Suture. Suture gets out of the zone to negate the offside delay. Gaston gets it in deep. Bell flips it past the defender, gets it around behind the net. Suture over to Bell. Bell to the front of the net. Gaston 2 tries at it, and Dowell equal to the task as he makes the save. Face off to Dowell's left. Win by WA. Gets out over the blue line. And Lamb just fails to keep it in. As it face offside is called as he fires it into the zone. Bell on the draw against Duncan. ACT wins it into the corner. Suture goes to pick it up, goes behind the net to Bell. Bell to the front of the net to Suture. Suture tries to get control of it. And Dowell freezes it long enough for a stoppage in play. Face off to Dowell's left or right. WA win the draw. Back to Reeder. Reeder comes in, takes the shot, rebound, and a goal. And that's number 42, I believe, Detroit, who puts in the rebound on Reeder's shot. That's 42 Detroit from number 8, McAleese, or 88, Reeder, and number 5, Lim. Intercepted by Detroit, takes it into the corner, pinched out by the ACT defender, gets it out over the blue line, just dumped in by Kolev. Kolev forces number 15 into the corner. That's Toomey. WA just misses it and gets control of it. Detroit tries to make a move and it gets knocked off his stick. Back into the WA zone. Here's McAleese, gets it forward, deflected into the end zone or into the zone. ACT reverses. McAleese gets it into the corner, takes it to the front of the net. Oh, great pass and a nice save by Dowell on Detroit. McAleese in pursuit behind the net. Chips it back to Reeder. 24, that's Messengard. Chips it past. Gets it deep in the zone to ACT. And a shot. And Grayling dives on the puck with the assistance of Reeder. And Reeder smothered the puck, I think. ACT gets the draw to the board, half boards. That's Telfer, just over skates it. It's dumped on Grayling, and Grayling freezes it for another faceoff. 10:45 to go. 10-0 for WA over ACT. 40-10 shots on goal. I believe Dowell has only let in 2 goals since he came in for Sargent. ACT gets control of it out to the blue line, not out, as Maybe keeps it in, fires it behind the net. There's Gordon, carries it around behind the net, back to the blue line. Chapman takes a shot on net, big rebound. Langell takes it behind, reverses, goes back to Telfer. Telfer winds up, gets it back into Langell. Smart play. Langell behind the net to Gordon, to Langell, gets it back in front. And Gordon on the backhand, and the whistle goes as the net gets dislodged again. WA changes their defense. ACT makes a full change. Changes their mind. Face off to the left of Dowell. Langell wins the draw, back to Hogan, bounces over his stick, racing back for the puck. That's Lamb, gets it, chips it forward and into the corner. ACT are pressing, fire it wide, goes around and deflected and screened. Grayling smothers it in the chest for a face-off to his left. 9:44 to go in the third period. WA gets the draw, gets it out over the blue line. Gaston carries it in. Gets it to the front. Suture over to Gaston. ACT get control of it, get it out over the blue lines. That's Duncan. Stopped by Hogan. Hogan deflects it in. Bell over the line, fires it off the bar and over the glass into the netting. For a stoppage in play. ACT calling for an offside, but I think that was a good play. WA wins the draw. Bell gets it over to Suture. And a great save by Dowell as the referee was right on the spot and called it no goal. I believe it might have gone off the bar, off the crossbar, off the post, and back out. So the referee waved it off, and his word is law on the ice. Face off to Dowell's right. A win back to the point. Hogan skates to it and keeps it in. ACT then fired down the ice. Lamb in pursuit. Rims it around to Suture. Suture just deflects it out. Bell picks it up. In he comes on net. Makes a move. Weak shot across. Can't get it to Suture. ACT recover. Up on the boards to, I believe that's York, battling Suture. Then the puck comes up onto the dasher board and off of one of the ACT players' gloves. 8:28 to go. Face-off win. Detroit takes it into the corner, out to the front of the net. Min just misses it. Behind the net goes Detroit again. Just loses control of it. Fires it to the front of the net, and it deflects off the goaltender's stick, and out comes number 15 for ACT. That's Toomey. And it looks like Toomey was shaken up. I didn't see exactly what happened there. And it looks like a illegal head contact to number 88, Reeder. ACT will go to the power play for 2 or less.